Hi everybody, Kat here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. It's Saturday morning and Meghan Markle. That's what it's all about again. We've just gone through the fiasco of With Love Meghan, how just dreadful that series was, and on the back of all the bad reviews, Meghan popped up and said, on her Instagram, we've been renewed for another season. How exciting. Now, not only myself, but many others said, even before this one started, is that they would have shot a ton. They would have shot enough for a couple of seasons and use your best bits. You know how Netflix does things like they did with The Crown and other things. They'll shoot a lot of episodes and then put out the first tranche of maybe 6 or 8 episodes, and then the next one to come 6 months later. It was already done, already in the bag. You know, they've already spent the money. It's not like they got to episode 3 and said, oh my God, this is just the most amazing thing we've ever seen. Sign this girl up for another season. Nothing like that. Nothing the way that she's tried to portray it. Everybody knows. No matter how hard she tries to convince us she's a success, everybody knows she's never done anything that's succeeded in the business world. All of this entrepreneur stuff, even her charitable stuff, Archwell and the whole, nothing she does is authentic. We saw that with Love Meghan. It has come out now. There's been some analysis of the episodes and the cuts in the episode that Meghan never actually had a back and forth conversation with any of the guests. The questions and the response, everything was cut in, and it was just carefully and cleverly put together. So that's just appalling. No wonder they needed like 60 production people on this. Well, and now we get the announcement that LEMONADA is ready to go with Meghan's new podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder. Meghan hasn't founded anything. Nothing that's ever gotten off the ground. She's done a lot of talk. American Riviera Orchard, 40 by 40. Nothing actually ever materializes. And now we're on to whatever, or as if, or, you know, and there's still nothing to buy there either. But the most glaring, bloody thing, Meghan, this is complete plagiarizing again. The first people to look at this said, oh, you know, Confessions of a CEO, that one, that big popular podcast. Oh, is she ripping it off from there? There's an even more close thing going on. Confessions of a Female Founder started 1.5 years ago by Katie Might. She has 45,000 followers. She's a small business owner. Complete ripoff. As I've speculated before, is this a situation where, like with As Ever, small company using the same name. Here we go, smaller podcast using the name. Maybe Meghan doesn't care because those are just little people and she knows they probably can't sue her. It's either a case of her being that nefarious and trying to steal somebody else's idea, or her and her team are just incredibly stupid and do no research at all to see if there's anything out there of the same name, you know? You think you want to be original, but Meghan doesn't have an original thought in her head ever. From the time she was a child, she identified herself sort of as Princess Diana. She was a princess. She's everything she's done. She's mimicking Diana or Catherine. And unbeknownst to her, and probably not with any intention though, the correlation between her and the Duchess of Windsor are just astounding. Meghan's just a horrible person. Here she is again, LEMONADA. She's stealing not only the name, but you can bet she'll be stealing content. We know what happened with archetypes, however she wanted to pronounce it, and it was stupid. The podcast. We know that the Spotify executive called them fucking grifters. We know that during the making of that podcast, Meghan just phoned it in. I think Serena Williams and Mariah Carey were the only two guests that she actually personally engaged with. The rest of them, the questions were actually presented by a producer. They taped the response and dubbed Meghan in after. It's just appalling. There's no conversation. There's no back and forth. It's just a sham. It's make-believe. She's pretending to have a podcast, you know. It's ridiculous. And this is what we're going to see again, starting again, as with American Riviera Orchard, as Ever, and now with Confessions of a Female Founder. Every idea ripped off from somebody that's actually working hard and creating something unique, something which Meghan Markle will never be able to accomplish. Hope you like this video. Subscribe, hit that like button, send me a message. I'd love to know what you're thinking about all of this, and hit that notification button so you know next time I post a video. See you in the next one. Bye for now.